Hey TK fangirlers! So we are back with another video. Please note this is an investigation, so here we go. KN Investigation Unit presents Taennie is I'm kidding. Rewind. KN Investigation Unit presents why this is the only Taennie video you should watch. I'm kidding, it's just a Taennie video. Okay, we have a few questions that we have posed and we are going to try our best to give really good answers with authority and resources that we have obviously utilized. We've gone through Twitter, Instagram, Google. We've just gone through a rigmarole of information that is relevant to this topic. Okay, let's get into it. Question 1. K-pop industry. Why is dating banned? So listen, if we're gonna get into Taennie, we're gonna have to talk about how dating is taboo within the K-pop industry. When idols are single, they are marketable because then they are more likely to be available for the fans. Okay, this is just how it works. Okay, in terms of K-pop industry, shipping is a normal thing. Idols are idols for a reason. They are put on a pedestal and they are there to be worshipped. And delusions about being with an idol are real. A lot of people only interested in an idol because they look amazing, they're gorgeous, they're so cute, and their personality, blah blah blah, and they want them for themselves. And meantime, it's not even that deep. Agencies feel that fans might feel betrayed and lose interest in their idol, which in turn loses interest in the group, which in turn makes their profits go low, right? So yeah, it's true to some extent. I mean, not all of us are delusional, but we do know about those shippers that get out of hand, and we do know about those YN POV peeps. So let's keep that in mind. And there's been lots of agencies kicking idols out because they came out or they were caught dating in general. Holland is an example of those things. And then you also get to not get kicked out, you would have to kind of have a press release where you explain, listen, I'm not dating this person, I'm sorry that I made you feel that way. This legit happens, this is a thing. It's a ruthless industry, okay, down to the depth of it. So that's question number 1, why K-pop bans dating and why K-pop is K-pop in general. Okay, question number 2. So we're not gonna mention how bad the editing was in the first few photos. Lying, because it was botched up editing. Okay, not even Photoshop can save it. It was horrible. How did this become such a big ass deal where people were like, oh my word, they're so real? Are you sure it's lower than 144p resolution? Taehyung can find Taehyung doing stuff in 144p. We got eyes, bro. So if it goes lower than that, we still got eyes. Anyway, it was something that occurred and people were going crazy. But in terms of talking about the botched editing, here's why. Taehyung's scars were changing places. Why would that be something that happens? I have scars. I have a scar on my hip, on my left hip from an accident. It doesn't move, bro. If someone asks me hey, where's your scar? I'd be yeah, on my left hip. I'm not gonna be oh, it's on my right. Oh no, it's on my ankle, on my left ankle. No, bro, it doesn't go anywhere. It stays in the same freaking spot forever. Okay, so they never showed their faces. They always had a hat or a mask on. In terms of public places, I mean, that's normal, right? They do this all the time. However, private places, you're gonna tell me you're taking a picture with your significant other and you have a mask on and a hat covering your eyes, covering your face, your nose. Anyway, he doesn't look like Taehyung, and Jennie is not even clearly visible. So botched editing, okay? Botched. Absolutely botched. Why do agencies allow this rumor to thrive? Very good question, right? So we've covered the industry and agencies. Why did BS and YG take action against Gurumi Haribo later, it happened so very far down the line, and they still didn't deny the rumors. So this is why most people Think For Yourself on Twitter believe that this is a mess and that it is a controlled media play, a planned controlled media play by YG and BS. Okay, this rumor has helped and continues to help YG and BS to this day. So let's go into the history on X of the history. Let's go historying. The first leak occurred in May 2022 on the 22nd. BS was going through a bullying scandal of Kim Garam. K-Media started to spread negative rumors against her very quickly. On the other side, YG was dealing with Jennie's dating scandal regarding Gdragon. So she was like photographed by dispatch photographers various times, leaving Gdragon's apartment, okay? However, the Taennie rumors outshadowed all of these articles, because I'm gonna be real, I did not know about the Kim Garam thing. During the second leak in August 2022, Blackpink had a comeback, okay? So then this rumor attracted a lot of attention, and every single Taennie article made sure to mention the upcoming Blackpink comeback. Okay, that means increasing sales, increasing views, promotions everywhere. And then they also were like, listen, Taehyung attended the private pre-party release. No proof, no evidence, but because the rumor had already been set alight, it was fine. Okay, not like the gasoline thing. This was just like, okay, I'm gonna light a forest on fire, and that's what happened. The next leak was September to October, and this was the comeback and the activities of Blackpink that was happening in that time. BH was getting backlash as well for the Busan Expo in Busan, which made people question BS's relationship with SK's government, which is very intense, okay? That's like political propaganda, bro. So yeah, the last leak by Gurumi was on the day of the Busan concert. The most recent link, okay, shippers are calling it the Paris date. Y'all need to relax, bro. Y'all need to relax. I want to be so mean. Anyway, I won't. I respect all of you, but I'm gonna be mean someday. Okay, so it happened right before premiere of the Idol series, which had already received negative backlash, or was expected to. Seeing that both K-pop fans and the SK government was against Jennie and her explicit scenes regarding the series that just came out, The Idol. Anyway, so the recent link fed the delusional fans, and it also happened to occur exactly a year after the first link.
Hey TK fangirls, so listen up, we have a buy SA coffee, simply because we get demonetized a lot, so we out here just trying to TK fangirl on, and keep it going. So if you want to support us on buy SA coffee, go ahead and do so, we would appreciate it. Thank you.
So why Taehyung and not Gdragon? So like, this is a really intense question, because it's true, like, why do they have to use Taehyung? Why couldn't it just be, hey, Jennie and Gdragon? It's a little bit intense, because firstly, Taehyung is mega famous, right? I'm not saying that he has to be used in this way, but he is mega famous and this just works. So Gdragon has been caught multiple times liking and sharing Gdragon shippers posts. And you know, that's a little suspicious. Don't be suspicious. That's suspicious. Okay, so anyway, Taehyung is obviously the better pick here, right? And also, Gdragon and Jennie filmed a music video together like back in 2012, and the age gap is very predatory. That's the best word I can use, because she was 16 and he was 24. Anyway, now it is obviously okay for them to date because they're both consenting adults. But then we have to think about the K-pop dating ban, and then we also have to think about how people are not going to forget that she was 16, okay, and he was 24, and that's predatory. So there's not a lot of positivity coming from that type of relationship. Whereas with Taehyung and Jennie, there's a lot of positivity coming. Like, even though people are fighting, it's still a big deal because it's like, oh, this is so cute, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, everybody die. Taehyung is the most popular member of the most popular group, okay? It just makes sense. And his positive attention regarding his name and his reputation, it helps to mask scandals. This is obviously not gonna happen with Gdragon. No hate to him, no hate to anyone else. It is what it is. Why Taehyung and Jennie would take part in something like this? So yeah, why would they participate in this? Media play, and this is what Think for Yourself comes up with. So media play is not a new or rare thing in K-pop industry. It's not shocking and it's not bad automatically, okay? There are reasons for why they do it, and the common ones are to cover up something with something loud. So something needs to be covered up, like a scandal, negativity, unwanted information, even blackmail. That's one topic, right? And that's the Kim Garami that could be that reason. And then to advertise brands, that would be the Blackpink comeback. Or to promote shadows on projects, again, the Blackpink comeback. So in terms of Taennie, just like any other relationship rumor that does spread, we don't know what the reasons are, but there could be multiple reasons, like I just said. But what we can actually understand about the whole pattern of the rumor is that it gets fueled when both companies have promotions or projects. Okay, it doesn't necessarily involve Taehyung or Jennie, and there's a repetitive use. Okay, so it only happens inside the rumor, so specific brands fuel the rumor. So that would be like sponsorships, promotion for brands, clothes, accessories. And both idols, they don't lack popularity or clout with their active careers, so it's less likely that they are participating in the rumor for that. They don't want clout, they don't want popularity, they don't need it. What we should also consider is that there's no positive impact involved in a rumor. They don't mind to be rumored or even show signs of participating in feeding. So they don't give us anything of like, oh, this is fine with me and this is not fine with me. So it's basically an involuntary participation on their side. Again, contracts. So we don't blame the idol, okay? No, we don't blame the idol. It is the companies, the contracts. That's what it is. It could also be that there's a negotiation of a contract in place or a trade, and any other reason which could just relative to person involved or the company involved. And then we get to the end of this investigation and we pose a few questions. If you still feel that, you know, it's not controlled media play, it's not company K-pop industry propaganda, that's okay, but then, you know, use your brain. use your brain. Okay, why did the company not address the constant privacy breaches? Why do the agencies allow media platforms to speak on the rumor in all kinds of ways, even negative? Why are the people who were witnesses with proof, why were there like 3 people and then the proof was like very questionable as well? Why was stalking Kim Taehyung not addressed, not like dealt with in a more serious manner? Okay, why was silence there? Why did they just decide that like, okay, we're gonna just leak everything at the same time that YG and BS had certain things happening, promo events, competitions, concerts, scandals? It's food for thought, yeah, guys, and I feel like we really need to think about this. Also, Taehyung married, go cry about it, bitches.